Counters on dodge duration from 1 turn to 3 turns. Oh, they probably added it? Oh, so it's 2? That's even crazier then if you think about it. If both 100% cut and fire cut, that's fucking nuts then. His changes is still not that huge, but I think it's definitely much more usable either way. Makes him usable in V2. Which is good, yes. Yeah, so this one doesn't have skill lockout anymore. Her DATA boost becomes guaranteed triple attack. Yeah, so she does have guaranteed triple attack with this. Because this one has double and triple attack for 3 turns, which is... You know what? I'm just gonna open wiki. She gets guaranteed double attack and 10% triple attack. Oh my god, that's actually very sad. Okay. So now it's just guaranteed triple, sure. So that's for 3 turns, right? Yeah, 3 turns. So her guaranteed triple goes to 3 turns. And then her overdrive assassin now is anytime assassin. Oh, so it's like, oh, she has a special debuff now? Okay, so in her normal form, it becomes dispel and slow. I think it means delay, right? Okay, so dispel and delay. Instead of the boost to foes bar delay thing? Oh, okay. 4th skill goes to 6 turns cooldown. No initial lockout. Oh wow. 6 turns cooldown is actually pretty huge though. She's 100% immune to passive? I mean to dispel? And she has guts, okay. Passive 2 using guarantees her reflect. So basically her reflect now allows her to be used whenever you use her 3rd skill. So it's actually very similar to her Christmas version too in a way. But she doesn't have a substitute, all ally substitute and shit. If it works exactly like Zeta, then it's full turn assassin. Yeah, I don't think it's a 1 turn assassin. It should be like anytime assassin, but it's only 1 time. Yeah, I guess for normal use she is definitely gonna be usable though. She's actually not bad though. Basically, as long as you use her 3rd skill, you can get 100% reflect damage. But I think the whole her whole kit being able to get 100% guaranteed triple and anytime assassin itself is already pretty damn good. Removing her goddamn skill seal is also very, very good because it doesn't make her very clunky at all. There's really like no reason for you to like just get scuffed on skill seal. That's like, I mean, it's so fucking 2015, man. Holy shit, this kind of skill seal shit. This kind of what's that? Mechanic feels very 2015. So thank god they actually finally decided to remove that. And then the other one where this gets to 6 turns is actually pretty damn huge though. Like all of her skills are 6 turns cooldown. And there's no initial lockout anymore. That's pretty damn nice though. Her 3rd skill also has dispel. Because because there's 2 forms, right? The blue color border is delay and dispel. But you have to remember that if you have this active, you can actually activate both as once. So this is actually going to be pretty strong then. Okay, I guess she's definitely a lot more usable. But having her not being able to be dispelled is actually pretty huge though in a way. Yeah, but if you think about it as well, she looks like she's going to be a pretty good full auto character. Butterfly effect no longer skill seals. Okay, puts a special buff. That 2nd skill. Oh, so 2nd skill is the one that puts a special debuff. She gains crit as well. Oh, yeah, so this one has no initial cooldown anymore. So yeah, this is the one that I know. Naru's buffs cannot be dispelled. Yeah, so she's literally immune to dispel. Lock swords guarantees damage reflection during... Oh, yeah. So yeah, then... Oh! Oh! This is nice. What was it before? Ah. 10%. Alright, so I guess... that shit's gone. So now we get extra crit against her debuff. And her debuff requires this to be landed. Which stance was it? Oh, it's universal, okay. So I feel like what you should do right now, because this one has no initial cooldown anymore. So what you should do, right? You should enable this, press this. I mean, you have to switch first, because now we are not skill sealed anymore. That's the best part. She's not skill sealed anymore. So now the combo at turn 1, right? She can literally press this first. And then into this. I mean, obviously you can press this as well in the beginning. Use this, you use this, and then you can use this. Then this, because is the Dawnfly stance is just gonna be delay and dispel, right? And you just want this, really? So you can get both the debuff and all the defend down as well, and you also can get guaranteed triple attack as well. Which is fucking nice. It's actually pretty damn good now. You can actually use all her combo immediately at turn 1 now. And not to mention, now this shit is only 6 turns as well. 6 turns cooldown too. You actually don't have to press everything. You can actually just press 3 buttons though. Because this only gives you this CA cap thingy. And you get this, which allows you to cast both, right? Which technically you don't need to if you're using the kill Mia shit anyway, because you get the guaranteed triple attack anyway. So technically, I don't think you need to press 4 buttons though. You just need to press all these 3. So it's like 1, 2, 3. Because Predator is 2, 1, 3, right? So Naru is 1, 2, 3. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. It's just that before you Ogi, you can probably just press this then, just for extra damage. I think that's if you're planning to use her for Akasha. I guess she's slightly usable in Akasha, like in comparison to like if you do not have Predator. I think from what I can see you can, but I feel like Predator is still probably better anyway. The only difference I see now between Naru and Predator is that Predator should be technically better because Predator has double strike. That's the only biggest difference. Predator has double strike. Naru does not. If you want to compare to Predator, right? The main difference that, yeah, she has this, is only 50%, but she has double strike, see? And yeah, she also has this as well. She gives you a free 11 weapon. And you all know how strong double strike can be. Especially when you use Kirin with it. Yeah, we can only compare Naru and 6, but here's the thing, yeah. 6, you only need to press 1 button versus 3 buttons, essentially. 3 buttons versus 1 button. And you have to also remember 6 is himself already has a initial much higher cap, which I don't know, probably he's getting 6 stars as well too. Because you have to remember, yeah, the one thing you have to remember if you're using this to mash Akasha and stuff like that, right? Lesser buttons, the better it is. You want to press lesser buttons and min-max your damage as well. Else how the fuck are you gonna get that stupid 1.4 million in, I don't know, with like fucking 14 people in that same room or whatever shit, right? So that's the thing. Predator is still going to be superior, and if you compare this with 6, there's definitely no contest because 6 you only need to press 1 button, literally just 1 button. But if somehow like, because to me, from what I've seen so far, like based on experience, right, I've been mashing that fucker for so long already anyway. If you're in the raid, the Akasha raid, right, if like say maybe 8 players, right, it's not going to be that fast, okay? When it's not going to be that fast, but if you swap 6 with her, you can definitely do way more damage. Because she has Assassin as well, you have to remember. The only problem is you have to press extra buttons. That's it. You just have to press extra buttons. But I think it's actually possible to get to 1.4 a lot easier if you remove 6 as well. But the only problem is that you just have to press extra buttons. I probably have to try that though, either way. I have to re-enable fucking life update to check how much is the honor gain as well. If there's not many players, if you can pretty much, I'm very certain, right, if you're actually using both Naru and Predator, right, you're using both of them together, right, you can get that damage way easier. Because you're doing as much damage as Predator for 1 turn, and 6 doesn't allow you to do that. Because if she actually enables this, right, she's essentially doing double damage of 6. As long as you enable this. But which requires you to press 3 buttons. So yeah, I definitely will want to test that out though. I want to see what happens if I actually pump a little extra buttons. And remove Kirin entirely and just use Shiva. She might actually do way more than 6. I'm actually pressing much lesser buttons too if you think about it. I wonder if just Shiva alone can actually get 1.4 with Naru. I really hope that's possible. Like, you just press 1 button though. But, once again, besides all this shit though, there's one thing you have to keep in mind. Very, very important. If you get 3 turn skip, you're fucked as well. You get 3 turn skip, everything dies, okay? Everything fucking dies. Like literally everything dies. Probably her I'm not sure her special debuff is gonna last there forever. But if he does, then that's fine. Uno, I'll still try. I mean, I'll try every single character, but I think when it comes to like testing out Uno and Europa, probably I'll just point to Supi. I mean, because Supi can test in more different scenarios anyway. I can't. Oh yeah, if you hit into 50%, you're GG, yeah. That's one of the biggest downside too, yeah. But yeah, either way though, she looks like after the change, she might definitely be a good full auto character, either way.